And we are back with Tamara Sayer, who is the co-chair of Synergy's Financial Literacy Program, discussing financial literacy. As you saw in the first hour, I kind of explained a little bit about what that means. Now let's talk about Synergy specifically. So what is their financial literacy program?
Yeah, absolutely. So Synergy's Financial Literacy Program is managed by the Emerging Leaders Group, which is a group of staff that are looking to develop or refine their leadership skills. We established this program back in 2010. It's a free of charge, non-promotional program that we offer to the communities and surrounding areas that we serve.
And so what would be kind of your target audience for this?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we think about a healthy financial picture, we understand that that's not a one-size-fits-all situation, and neither is our program. It's versatile in that we can cater the presentation material to the audience. In the past, we've worked with school systems, nonprofit groups, small businesses, so we have the ability to make sure that the material is relevant for the life stage that our audience is in.
So what are some of the things that you get asked to discuss when you go in and make these presentations?
Absolutely, and we work closely with the organizer to determine that. We employ professionals or partner with professionals to allow us to cover a wide range of topics. In the past, when we're presenting with a younger audience, we may start with basics such as budgeting, credit scores, or different types of payment cards. If we are presenting to a more established audience, we may dive into more complex topics such as retirement savings or estate planning or cash flow and succession planning.
Is there one area that you see when you're working in this field that seems to be, I guess, more of a hotter topic area where there's, more need for education?
Yeah, absolutely. So credit scores are, one of the most important aspects of someone's financial picture. And in my experience, it's also the least understood. So credit scores are becoming more important. We see them playing a role in different types of applications, not just financing. We see that coming into play with respect to rental housing applications, employment applications. So you can imagine being in the dark on your credit, you are potentially facing a stop when it comes to that rental application or that employment application. So it's very important. When we think about understanding your credit and monitoring it on occasion, you're also adding that extra layer of protection when it comes to fraud and financial abuse.
Now, just in regards to that, do you find that there are people who don't realize the importance of the credit score? Like, I know you see a lot of commercials about the credit scores now, and people I think are a bit confused over what they actually are and what they mean. Like, what number is good? Do you find that there's a lot of confusion just around what the score means itself?
Yes, absolutely. We would share someone's credit history with them, and they look at us and they're like, what does that number mean, right? So really taking the time to understand what those numbers mean, what contributes to that credit score, and where your areas of opportunity are to continue building that credit score.
And that is something that you guys can go through if somebody shows up and makes an appointment?
Yes, absolutely. We do take the time to review credit reports in detail with every member that we meet with.
Okay, and if people want to have a presentation or want to get information, even just on the credit score as a good starting point, I guess, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So give us a call through our contact center, 866-825-3301, or they can send us an email if they'd like to line up a financial literacy presentation. Our email address is financialliteracy@synergycu.ca.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Once again, we continue our financial literacy series as part of Financial Literacy Month in Canada.